Welcome to this week's video. I thought it'd be fun to share the process of me going to a craft market, everything I do to prepare with my products, and then also the day itself and my overall kind of thoughts of how it went and everything like that. So this is for a craft and flea market I did in April at Lancaster. I've done it once before last year in September. I really enjoy the venue and the organisers. It's always such a fun day, so keep watching to see how it all went. I launched a few new products for this market, the main thing being some A4 prints. I do already sell a risograph print that's A4, but I've never really expanded in kind of doing normal prints of my artwork in A4, just because I hadn't experimented enough with paper, and my old printer wasn't the best quality, I felt like, for a print. But since I've upgraded my printer, it came with some free Canon photo paper to try out, and I really like the quality of it. The artwork comes up very clear and crisp, and like this print you can see that I'm trimming on the screen, it's got a lot of like acrylic brushwork texture to it, and you can still see this really well on the paper, which I really like, and it's also just got a really nice gloss finish. So I did some test prints of the paper it came with and then fell in love, so I bought a lot more paper and printed all the designs that I want to trial for now. But it's made me very excited to come up with more prints and expand that a lot more, because I just love this paper and how it looks. So keep your eyes out for future prints coming. And then apart from this, I also launched a new sticker set. This was more on a whim. It's a design I've had drawn for a while, which is a lot of people, like a variety of different genders and races. It was just a practice I did originally for drawing people and getting variety and diversity in there, but I really like how they all turned out, so I thought, oh, it might be fun to turn them into a sticker set, especially because I know some people like using kind of people in journals and stuff, especially like pretty girls. But this is more than just girls, it's a mixture of genders and everything. But yeah, so I created that set, and I really like how that looks. So yeah, this is me just prepping up the prints. I've bagged them all up in a kind of cellophane bag just to keep them protected from weather when I do outdoor markets, and I've made sure to sign the back of each of them with the title name if I have one for it. So for this print it was called Chilled Out. So you'll see me sign the back now, and I make sure there's no dust on the prints as well, using my kind of like big brush, just because like with it being so glossy, sometimes when it's just sitting around, it might get little specks attached, so I make sure it's all nice and clean. I put it in the cellophane bag with a business card, so they've got information to contact me again if they like my artwork or just to see more of my work in general. I really enjoy packaging my products. I say it's probably one of my most favourite bits to do. I find it really relaxing, and that I could just zone out, because I'll just put like a film or a TV show in the background. I managed to get through a lot of films and shows during this time. I just picked some random Netflix things. So if you've got any recommendations, leave them in the comment below of what I should watch. I'm not really that fussy when it comes to TV and that, especially when it's background. I'll watch pretty much anything. A little bit about the designs of each of these prints. So this first design I've called kind of Chilled Out. It's just these two ice cubes floating on some deck chairs in a cactus. And I know it all seems really random, the premise of it, but it came about from a free word prompt drawing challenge I did. That's actually a video. I'll have it linked down below if you want to see it, but it wasn't this artwork that I created in that video. I created a different one, but I'd come up with a few different ideas with the prompts, and I really liked this idea, and one day just decided to do it in my sketchbook just for some fun. And kind of, I think I was in a rut as well. I do find like I like to thumbnail to come up with new ideas that I can revisit if I'm like in a bit of a creative block. So this was a really good one that came in useful. And I really enjoyed creating this piece. I kind of experimented with the media I was using a bit by combining coloured pencil and acrylic paint together. It's something I've tried combining a little bit before in the past when I've done kind of paper cutout work. I know I was like creating textures with the acrylic for my papers, and then I was drawing the details on top, but obviously this isn't paper cut out, and it was a bit harder to use the pencil because it was very important in this piece, the pencil, with it being the main outlines of everything. And some colours worked really well, like the darker colours, a lot of them worked quite well, whereas other ones were a bit harder to see. Although one of my favourite bits about the piece is the clouds. They were really fun to do, and I like the texture on them. And that was a white pencil just on top of the blue paint. Like, I've not used white paint or anything at all, it's just pencil. So I really like how opaque that looks over the top of the brush strokes and the texture you get in that piece. It's a very high textured piece, which I don't necessarily do loads, but I do enjoy creating that kind of artwork. I'd say I did it a lot more when I was younger in GCSE and A-levels, whereas now I do a bit more digital art. I don't necessarily utilise material texture as much, but I am trying to incorporate it back into my work again, especially my digital. And yeah, it's just been a fun time experimenting with different things. This next piece is this kind of pretty girly mermaid in the mirror putting some makeup on. I went full girl kind of mode with this, with lots of pinks and purples, and I really like how this turned out. I used gouache and coloured pencil, I think, or did I? No, I didn't use coloured pencil actually, I just used gouache. I think this was my full gouache piece I'd done in a while. So I outlined everything in gouache, and I really like how this turned out. I really need to use gouache more often because it is one of my favourite mediums. It's just that nice balance between kind of acrylic and watercolours. But yeah, there's also a video on this piece which you can find on my channel as well if you're interested in seeing the process of it. I remember having a bit of an accident with this piece because with my filming setup, it wasn't the most sturdy, and my tripod ended up falling over and my drinks spilt on the piece, and I had to repaint a section of it, and it was really frustrating at the time, but I managed to get through it, and I really like the final result. A lot in the past I probably would have just given up on the piece and just like threw it away, but I was nearly finished with it, and I didn't want to give up because I was really liking how it turned out, so I just dealt with it, and I'm really glad I did because it turned out really well. And then this last print is my moths. They're a design that I already sell as bookmarks and stickers, so I thought I'd turn it into a print because when I've been at markets, I used to advertise my stickers in the frame so you could see them from a distance, but I had a few people ask if it was a print, and I'd have to tell them no, it's just a sticker set. And because I had more than one person asked about it, I knew there was some interest, so I thought, oh, why not, let's turn them into a print. And I've based it off the bookmark design I have, because when I did draw these moths, I'd drawn them individually with the idea of them being stickers, so I kind of just was inspired by the bookmark I made, which has like a purple background, so I kind of just replicated that for this print, and I just like how it turns out. So yeah, these are my 3 new print designs. I'm hoping to expand to more later on, but I just wanted to start with a few kind of select amount just to test how they go, whether they're popular at this size. And yeah, the next thing I'm doing now are creating my mystery packs. So most mystery packs come with a few different items, and most of them you'll find a square print, a bookmark, one of my thank you cards, which you can also use as a print if you like it and want to. It's sturdy enough to be a print, a badge, and lots of stickers. And I also put business card in there as well. But I love creating these. They I charge less than what they're worth, so you definitely get a good deal with these, and this definitely feels like I'm making a little present of surprises for someone. And I use different coloured envelopes to make them more kind of fun and stand out, and I always find it really interesting to see which colours people are drawn to more. Purple seems to be the most popular kind of envelopes that get picked, I've noticed recently. But sticker-wise in these packs, there's a mixture of the current ones I sell, which are both the solar stickers, and also sometimes there'll be the odd sticker from the sticker sets within them as well as some older stickers, which I made in uni. I don't sell them just because I don't think they're as high as quality as I wanted them to be. Like, I really love the designs of them, but they're not waterproof because I didn't really know how to add that gloss waterproof finish to stickers when I trialled making them in uni for the first time. But I really like the designs, that's why I include them in these kind of mystery packs, and also my mystery stickers, which you'll see me pack a little bit later on. I wouldn't include them if I didn't love them. So yeah, and I stick to a colour theme for like packing the outside of each envelope, so I use the same colour kind of washi tape, and then I just add a little thank you sticker, and I write on the front of the envelopes myself. It's my own handwriting. I really enjoy calligraphy. I first kind of like explored it in school when doing like titles for GCSE and A levels in my sketchbooks, so I'm still utilise it now with my products and everything. I've been working on restocking everything, so these are all my individual stickers that I've restocked. These are my moth sticker sets, so they need packaging up. I've been doing my 3D butterfly frog business cards. These ones I've added the feet on, and these ones still need them adding on, but I've done blue and yellow this time for the legs. I've got my pet portrait cards where I've added a few new designs. So these first three ones, what I've always used up to here. And let me just get to the new ones. Oops. Nearly there. There you go. So there's the first new one. I've also got this French Bulldog, this Jack Russell, and then there's the other dog here. Just think it's better to have a bit more of variety in my business card designs to appeal to everyone's different type of dogs. And then I've also restocked my normal business cards. So yeah, and something I've noticed with using my Canon printer for restocking these is that the colours are a lot more saturated. Like my old business cards are very light blue, whereas these are quite a nice darker blue, and you couldn't really see the patterns here on the belly as well with my old printer. So I really like the increase in quality I've got now that I've got the Canon printer. So yeah, these are all stocked, just need to package them and finish adding the feet onto those. So here I'm making up my mystery stickers. They're always one of the most popular products I sell at markets, and in fact I'd sold out of them the last time I'd done a market before this. It might have actually been just before my Christmas markets, but I didn't get the time to restock them at that time, so I was really glad that I finally did, as again I like putting it all together because it feels like a little present. And I changed the packaging a bit. I now put them in a cellophane bag just to keep it waterproof for the outdoor markets, and I throw it in a business card as well, so people have my details if they want to see my work again. But I still wrap them all up in tissue paper and add a question mark to be like show their mystery kind of packs. But yeah, I love creating these mystery based products because I can't lie, I'm a big sucker for them myself. I love the HMV mystery boxes you can get. Well, I say I love them. That they could be better with what you get inside, but I've bought them a couple of times before. I've tried the normal pop culture one, which is a bit where you can get like the cheaper version of it, where it's about £5, I think. But that wasn't that great. I didn't really enjoy that one as much. But I did get a mug out in it, which was worth the price, and I do use it a lot for my paint water, so that's a good thing, I guess. And then the other ones I've tried from HMV are their theme specific ones. So I've mentioned on this channel before that I'm a fan of Doctor Who, so I've tried the Doctor Who ones, and I think they're quite decent. I've bought two before, and you get a book in both of them. So that's worth most of the money, to be honest. So I think it is worth it, but at the end of the day, it is old stock they're trying to get rid of. So it is what it is with those ones anyway. And even for my birthday once, my boyfriend kind of bought a random Doctor Who mystery box thing that I think someone was selling on like eBay, and that one was really funny, and probably I'd say it was probably better than the one at HMV, just because I don't know, I think it was more kind of figure based items and stuff like that. I can't remember specifically now, but the HMV one's definitely got some smaller things like the repeats of bracelets and like a tablet cover. But yeah, I still enjoyed them nonetheless, just because I love the excitement of not knowing what you're gonna get in the thing you've bought. So yeah, and I was glad I kind of restocked up on them, because I did find they were quite successful at this market and nearly sold out of them again. So it's definitely something that will stay in my shop for a while, and I keep enjoy making more stickers to include in mystery packs, make them more fun and different each time. One of my main goals this year for markets is to be a lot more ahead with making sure all my stock is up to date and that I've got enough quantity to sell, because normally my prep before the markets is making up the stock, making sure I've got enough, but I find this takes like all the time I had before the market, that I don't get as much time to try and add a new product or make something new. So this year my goal is, once I finish the market, to do accounts, like a restock count, and then stock back up. So when I do have my next market book, I've got my normal products already made, and I can have some fun with trying to come up with some new ones, trial them out and see how they go. Especially because I'm starting now to kind of get used to which ones I like the most, and I'm enjoying them more than others. So I'm going to start reapplying to them again if they're like fun and successful. So sometimes it might be the same audience. So I want to have new products each time to appeal to them, if they've bought from me before and things like that. And I really enjoy doing new things and trying to create things and come up with new things. So yeah, I want to have more time with that, especially since with having a 9 to 5 alongside being self-employed, it can be quite hard to focus on art and like get lots of things done. But overall, that's just a general goal, like splitting up the balance of it a lot more, trying to get more of the art stuff done, because it's what I enjoy the most, and I'd love it to be more of my main career one day in the future. But I'm really happy where I am at the moment, and I've improved so much, and I just can't wait to kind of continue growing and improving. So yeah, going back to something I've already mentioned, with like the mystery envelopes where I pack them in like a range of different colours, I do the same for these mystery sticker packs that you see me packing on screen currently. And I also noticed with these ones, even purple went first as well. And I only had two purple ones, one being the one I'm currently packing on screen where it's a dark purple, and then a lighter purple, just because I was using up scraps of tissue paper I have. And so there must be like a purple trend at the moment or something, because they just went straight away. In general, I love observing things like that, what people are drawn to, and even just by kind of looking at someone and on surface level, just looking at their kind of aesthetic, like appearance aesthetic, it doesn't necessarily match up with what they actually are into and their hobbies and enjoyment, because there's been a few people that have come to my table where I thought my work is probably not for you, you probably don't like it, and they've ended up buying things. And the same for the opposite way around, where like, oh, maybe that you might like my work because of maybe it's the way they dress or the style of kind of clothing. It's weird to kind of, I know it's all surface level kind of people watching, because you, at the end of the day, you don't know what the person's like without having a conversation with them and really getting to know them. But just from the surface level, I find it really interesting to observe, like, who's kind of like appealed to my artwork. And it's also a nice and kind of rewarding when you get someone you don't necessarily expect, because it means, oh, I'm appealing to a larger audience than I thought I would. And especially when I look at like things like Instagram and TikTok, where you can see who your main audience are, it's normally very the same, whereas my markets, I find it's very diverse. I decided to do a setup of my display, like a practice one, since I just bought these grid kind of panel things to add more height to my display. And so on the grids I've got my A3 print displayed, and then also my promotional pet portrait picture, and I've edited it to include the prices, because it's the main question I always get, and I'm very clear with it, and someone can always take a picture of the poster if they want to reference back to it. And then down here I've got my sticker sets. This is a new one of people, so I've only done a limited amount to see how they go. Then I've got my square prints along with some of my stickers, my earrings, my business cards right at the front so they're easy to grab, my bookmarks, the rest of my square prints, my mystery packs, my mystery stickers, and then A4 prints, which are also over here as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this updated setup. I feel like I've got a lot more height, and if anything, I've got a lot more space as well, because sometimes I've found at some markets I've been limited a bit around here with space, so I've definitely got room to expand more bookmark designs and stuff like that to fill the space up more in the future. So yeah, I'm excited for the actual day now. Hi, so it's now the day of the market, currently on our way there, so I'll keep you updated through the day how it all goes and how I do my setup, so see you once we arrive. Hi, I thought I'd just come on here and do a bit of a debrief on how the Craft and Flea Lancaster market went, as well as just a general ending to this video. So this is both my second Craft and Flea event, as well as my second time doing it in Lancaster. I really enjoyed the kind of space they use. I think it's a good one. It's not cramped, it's quite spread out, and there's a lot of room to have a lot of creators and space between them for people to walk around. It's also a really decently busy market. I've enjoyed it both times I've been there. It was slightly less busy, than the one I did in September, but I think that's just due to the timing of the year, with it being the April bank holiday. There was some people away, and Lancaster's got quite a heavy student population as well, so I think a lot would probably home for Easter, so it's a little less busy, but still very busy overall. So it didn't really factor how things went as too badly, and so yeah, I made profit, which is always good. That was the main highlight of the day. That's always my main goal, is to make profit. still a learning curve every market, and I'm improving as I go. One thing I found really useful at this market that I tried out for the first time was my grid displays. They added more height and kind of allowed more space on my table, a bit for prints and everything like that. And I also used a new promotional poster for my pet portraits. Originally I just had one with the one dog on, and it just advertised my details of where to get more information. But on my new poster, I redesigned it to have the prices on there, and it also included an extra dog on it just to show a little bit more variety. And I found being open and having the prices up straight away, I had more interest from people taking business cards. I think it's because otherwise in their minds they're like, oh, I have to do the extra step of researching how much the prices are. So if I just display them as they are, because you can find them on my website anyway, people are aware of, oh, if that's something they want to kind of spend their money on, or if it's within their price range, all those kind of factors. So I found I had a lot more interest in my pet portraits, which was really exciting. And yeah, so that was really great. And then I thought I'd also share what my top 5 products were that I sold at the specific market. I found last year when I was doing markets, there wasn't really much of a consistent product that was the most popular. I found it would be different to every one I did, which is good in one sense to know that the variety of products I offer do appeal to a decent range of people. But it's also, I guess, a bit of a downside and another of not knowing what product to focus more on. But I'm kind of glad that it's always different because I enjoy the variety. I always like trying to make something new. And I think I have a good range, which to be honest, I want to expand even more. I'd love to try some new things out. And so keep your eyes peeled, especially because I think the next products I'm going to try out is bit marks. So I'll probably show you how I'm going to try and make them. There's 2 different ways I'm thinking in my head at the moment, but we'll go through that process together in a future video, and I'll show all my successes and failures with however that goes. But yeah, so my top 5 products, I'm going to go in reverse order. So for this market, the 5th most popular product was my bookmarks. So I've got 4 designs at the moment for bookmarks, and I do want to expand as well in the future. So my first design I've got, so these are all 4 of them actually first here together. So my first design is my flying butterfly frog in the sky bookmark. This is also available as a square print and a sticker. The same with these bookmarks as well, they're all available as stickers also. So this is my kind of weird mythical creature bookmark. It's like a praying mantis mixed with a human. Then this is my weird, I've ended up calling it a spider frog bookmark after my boyfriend's suggestion. Before I just called it weird mythical creature frog thing. But it's basically like a frog mixed with an insect with a few human features, like it's got human ears. And yeah, so that's also as a sticker. And then lastly, I've got my moth bookmark, which is probably my favourite of the 4. And you can get these moths as a sticker pack. And so yeah, those are my bookmarks. The next most popular thing was my mystery envelopes. I'm a sucker for like mystery boxes and then kind of packs and all that kind of things in general. So that's why I decided to do my own mystery products, because I just find them really fun. And I love creating these because I put a variety of different things in, and I sell them for £5 and they're worth much more than that. Each one are worth a minimum of £9, if not more. Most of them are worth more, to be honest. So the typical stuff you can find within my mystery envelopes are square prints, bookmarks, badges, and then lots of stickers. So yeah, these are always a fun one to sell because I do them in a variety of different colours. So I always find it interesting to see which colour seems to be the most popular. It's just like a rainbow pastel selection. Then the next most popular thing after that is my lucky dip. I need to find a better container than this, kind of one that matches my setup more, but for now this is what I use. Especially the lid is useful to have when I've done outdoor ones, just because of if there's wind, prevents them blowing away. But I do want to find a different kind of dish thing that will fit my display a bit more. But yeah, you can win most of my products through this. Stickers, bookmarks, sticker sets, mystery envelopes, and even the chance of a couple of the prints, either the square print or my A4 prints, I believe you can get in these. So that's my next popular one. Then the second most popular one are my sticker sets. Specifically, my moth sticker set is my most popular one to this day. I always have a little card in the back to show you what stickers are included in each set, and yeah, so I love this set myself. It's probably my most colourful one. My second most popular one is my amphibian one, and that's all I have at the moment sticker set wise. So I do want to expand more, because I do think they're fun and quite appealing, because you get to have quite a few stickers in the pack together. I always love buying those together. So yeah, and then finally my most successful thing I sold at this market was my mystery stickers. To the extent I've only got these 2 left, so I'll have to make a lot more. But there's about 7 to 8 stickers in each pack, and they're a mix of some ones that I do sell still and ones that I don't sell, some old uni ones I've made, and also some random ones from the sticker sets as well. You can find in a couple of these too. So I thought I'd just show you my stickers that I sell, because they are included in all of the mystery stickers, as in the possible like options you can get in the mystery packs of the stickers. So first design is the praying mantis one. Then I've got the spider frog, which is this one. The spider frog seems to be quite popular, considering it's a bit of a weirder design. In fact, I think it's the one I've sold the most of, like individual stickers, which I find really interesting. Then I've got these butterfly frog ones, which are one of my personal favourites. This is a character which I call Bert. He's a newer sticker of mine, and I actually had my first sale of him at this market, which was very exciting. I've only had him displayed at one other market before that, and he didn't sell then. But stickers, I find they either do really well or they don't, depending on the day. So it's always a bit of a mixture of the stickers, but they're really easy to make, and I include them in my other products, like the mystery packs and the mystery stickers, so it's always worth being well stocked up on them. And then my next sticker is also a newer design, which I have sold quite a few of these, and they're these another butterfly frog but sitting on a flower. It's actually the same as my thank you card design as well, but I really liked it that I decided to make it into a sticker. And then the last sticker I sell are these again butterfly frog vinyl stickers, and these were ones I trialled when I first started making stickers. I didn't make these myself, I got them done through Sticker App, and they are a really good quality. I really like the finish on them. I think they're printed well and there's a nice gloss to them, but it's the only thing, you have to kind of order it in a larger quantity, where it's a bit more risky to know if you'll sell it all. So that's why I like making my own stickers, because it allows me to do more designs at a limited kind of quantity, and I've figured out a way to get that same kind of gloss finish. It's not exactly the same, because this is vinyl and this isn't vinyl, but I know how to make these waterproof and kind of glossy now compared to when I tried first making them in uni. So yeah, I really love making stickers. They're kind of one of my favourite things to make. And that is my top 5 kind of most popular products. I also did sell like a print and a few other bits, but not as much as this market compared to some other ones. So yeah, overall it was a really great day, and I can't wait to do more of craft and flea events as well as just other markets this year. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed coming along, seeing me make the products and get ready for this market as well as the market itself. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!